Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna let you know that this reading is a general reading and it's for the month it's for the mid-month of February to the end of February 2021. This is for Aries as a collective. Again, it's a general reading. Please take what resonates with you. If nothing resonates, please check your moon and rising signs. There may be a message for you there as well. And again, thank you for tuning in. And if you can please subscribe to my channel and like the video, I would greatly appreciate it. Everything has already been shuffled, and now I'm going to go ahead and get your cards laid out for your reading here, Aries. The way that I do it, I do intuitively read these cards. So I do not lay them down in the reversal, even if they come out in the reversal. But I do, because I intuitively read them, I do make them make sense. So I'm going to go ahead and get your cards spread out for you here, so I can deliver your messages. Alright, this is for my Aries. Mid-February 2021 reading. Let's have a few more cards here to pull for you here. And we'll get started. Alright, several fives here, Aries. Conflict and competition here, Aries. Okay, so I want to let you know also, I do not particularly get into gender specifically. I do just provide the information I receive off of the energies of what I'm seeing. So I just wanted to make you aware of how I do things here. So what I'm picking up on here is that there may be a relationship involved here for you, Aries. And it may be one that's full, and not necessarily full, but it may be in times that it can be stressful. That it may be some things that are going on that make you feel like something in the situation is depressing, or may have you cruel, may have you losing sleep. But it's just not healthy for you in the current state that it's in. Yeah, there's something in it that it feels like it's a burden. There's something in it that you don't feel like is serving for your best interest, that you're getting the short end of the deal when it comes to this relationship, Aries. Again, it's something that within the makeup of this relationship, it does make you worry about things. Something about it has you worried, and I don't know if within this relationship and whatever is going on has affected you health wise. But anytime that there is an overabundance of stress and worry and conflict and arguing and competition with somebody where it should be a makeup of love, it can get to you that way. It can get to your mental, it can get to your physical, and it can get to your spiritual. So it just feels like that there is an overly amount of things going against this relationship than it is for this relationship. And even though at times you do try to show yourself some self-care, or try to reset, try to do things for yourself, it just really just seems like in the end it does not um, you can't get that satisfaction that you're looking for because there's too many things going against you in this situation. Let me go ahead and get my other deck of cards so I can start clarifying some of these cards for you. Whatever this is, it is weighing on you, and it's not good for you. And I see that there's a decision to be made. And for me, what I'm picking up on is that you're gonna go what's best for you. You're gonna do what's best for you. You tried everything else, and you did everything that you can do to make it work. And so now we're down to decision time, because if you stay, it's gonna be more of what you don't want. So right now, if you haven't already made that decision, it's the decision that's eating you up. It's the decision that got you, sometimes at that point where you feel like it's really affecting you. And I just kind of feel like if you try to put more into it, that it's just going to be continuously more of the stuff that you don't want. So, and I really feel like where you are with this. It looks like that you've planted the seeds, you worked on it, you're trying to make things be for the better, and it's just not happening for you. See, as a person, and you even try to manifest the good for this relationship. And the opposite person may be somebody who just don't care about your efforts. The only thing that they may be paying more attention to is the things of the relationship that they can control. And that may be the conflict, because this person wants to control everything. And that's not how a relationship works. I also see where you have came to a conclusion, and this is within the decision. The decision is made. It's just up for you. It's up to you to take what what you've experienced, what you've gathered about the whole thing, and do what it is that you're going to do. Because you have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. You've already had your moment of clarity. You already know what you're going to do. I just think that it's some hesitation in your step. You're moving forward to actually do it. Yeah. You're worrying about stuff, and it's weighing on you. You got the Five of Pentacles twice. And it's bringing you down. It's weighing you down. You got the Nine of Swords twice. The stuff is stressing you out. You are losing sleep. You don't know what direction to go in. You want to make the decision, but you can't make the decision because you don't want the other person hurt, and you don't want to feel like you're going to miss out on something if you make a decision to leave. So that's why there is this moment of you knowing what to do, but you're just afraid to do it. Because in the end, somebody's going to get hurt. If not, everybody's going to get hurt. And that's what you're trying to avoid. You just don't have the support that you need for this to be what it is that you want it to be. You don't have the support to make this a healthy relationship that it could be. It's like you end this all alone. Yeah. It's hard for you to make decisions. It's a 5 on another 5 and 5. It's just fives all through this. It's just conflict all through this. It really is. So, then at the bottom of the deck, it's the Eight of Swords. I mean, it's exhausting, and you're exhausted, and you're tired of thinking about it, and you're tired of going through it. And at this point, what this is saying is you have to go ahead and take that next step. You got to go ahead and make this decision, Aries. There's no way around it. You're going to be in the same state until you make your decision. And when you make your decision, you got to make that one that's right for you, because you could be stuck here, or you can do the hard thing and then get to healing, which, you know, everything is painful at first, but then when you heal, then that's where you see more of the love and less of the hurt. But no relationships to be so stressful and so worrisome and just so at the point to where that's all. I mean, you tired of thinking about it. So yeah, you got to do that last step. So I'm going to pull this oracle message here and see what it is Spirit would like for you to know. Additionally, this could be about yourself, this could be about the situation, but it's more of you. And then I'm going to pull an additional oracle card, and I'm going to read it verbatim because I don't want to miss the complete message that Spirit has for you in regards to this situation. So let me go ahead and get this card for you here. We have another 5. 23, 2 and 3 is 5. Again, this spread is nothing but 9s and 5s, and sadly to say, it's hurting you more than it's helping you. And so again, there's a point of, I think the reflection has been done, because you done had that moment of clarity about it. You just got to move on what you know is true to your situation and to you. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So here, what I'm taking and what I get from this, the energy of this card, in regards to this situation, there's a foundation. That somebody took the time to nurture. They wanted growth in this situation, and they didn't necessarily get the growth that they wanted. The seed was planted. The thought of what everything should be is there, but there was not necessarily the growth that happened for this situation, because the tree doesn't have any leaves, the tree doesn't have any fruitation, the tree is lacking that. So there is a certain lack, but there is also life after this lack. So once we figure out that, you know, even if the way things are looking at right now, or even if things are a little grim, there is light ahead of you. There is something better ahead of you. You just gotta, you know, pay attention and look to the light and not disregard it, because no matter what's going on, there's something in front of you that's better. And you just got to remember that something in front of you is better. It's here for you, and you're going to get there. You just have to go through your moment of clarity. You have to go through whatever it is to get to your truths. Okay? Nobody can make this decision for you but you. And you just gotta, you know, make the decision to continue on the way things are, or do what you have to do to get to that light that you know is there for you, so you can heal. And the message from Spirit is chaos and conflict. So I'm going to read verbatim what message Spirit has for you in regards to this situation here. Chaos and conflict. Sorry that you guys are going through this, or went through this, or, you know, see it coming. But it's life. And life is full of decisions. And nothing has to be the end of anything, because where there are endings or healings, things have to end for other things to present itself, for other things to appear, for other things to be there in front of you for you to work toward. You got to end some things. So just because the word is end don't mean that that's where it stops. You still got to go. It's a cycle. Life is a cycle. Okay, chaos and conflict. So the essential meaning of this card is disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, and the value of chaos before there's order. Now, what the message is opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere. But consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outwards and causing disarray. You may find yourself at a cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes, and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than understood. So again, just know that that light is in front of you. Just know that out of all things is something else. If it's bad, then there's good. There's this balance. So you're at this point of this balance. Now to balance this out, you got to go for the good. And I'm hoping that this is what you take from that. That this is not how it has to be. You do have the power to change the outcome. You just got to get it to that point where you're tired of it, and that's what you're going to do. But I feel like that you will do it because you are at the point of exhaustion and you are tired. So I see you in March, and hopefully this looks all different. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if I can help you in some type of way. The links will be, and the information on how to schedule a personal reading with me will be in the video, so you can have that access. And I wish you well. I really do. There is light at the end of this tunnel. You just got to know that, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you.